Hi, my name is Aimee Symington and I'm the CEO of Finesse Worldwide. We offer business etiquette and international protocol training to executives around the world to help them to learn how to work with people successfully from other countries with different cultures. When you understand the business etiquette and expected protocols of the country you're traveling to and the people you're working with, it will help you to make a great first impression, gain their respect, improve your credibility, build positive relationships, and increase business and profits. Now, this video is intended to help those from outside of the United States learn what to do when working with Americans. So, a couple things we're going to cover. First is how to make a good first and lasting impression. The second is how to act in a meeting. Thirdly, about dining etiquette. And lastly is how to interact on a social level. Okay, so first of all, making a good first impression. To make a good impression when meeting Americans, it is extremely important that when you approach them, that you give them a smile, you have direct eye contact, you extend your hand, and you give a firm handshake. And then you would introduce yourself. Now, a typical introduction would be something like this. It would be, "Hello, my name is Aimee Symington. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Smith." So you're using your first and your last name, and you are using their last name as well until they give you permission to use their first name. So at the beginning of a meeting, if you are meeting somebody, you would want to not necessarily give them your business card at that time. What you would want to do is you would give them your business card afterwards. So, and when you do that, you also want to make sure that you don't have to necessarily give them your business card in any particular way like you do when you're in Asia. Now, when you're leaving the person, you're again going to want to give them a nice handshake, a nice smile, good eye contact, and say, "It was a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Smith." So, secondly, when you are in a meeting, you certainly want to be able to act appropriately. And first, it is good to know that Americans typically start their meetings on time. If you want to build a relationship and have a chance to chit-chat, you want to get there 5 to 10 minutes early. And also remember to turn off your cell phone. Now, the meeting could be conducted by someone other than the senior person. And they will typically provide an agenda and they will introduce everyone who's at the meeting. And you do want to shake hands with everyone who is there. Now, if you want to take notes during the meeting and you want to use your cell phone or something electronic, just to make sure you tell the host that you're doing that so they don't think that you are just, texting on your phone. Americans typically do not raise their voice during a meeting or get confrontational. Now, you can question someone, you can challenge someone or the data, but it's done in a very civil manner. Dining etiquette. Now, many Americans conduct business over a meal, and knowing proper dining etiquette will help you to make a good impression. While there are many things to consider about dining etiquette, I'm going to give you just a few tips. If you want more information, you can go to my website, which is finesseworldwide.com. Okay, a couple things to remember about dining etiquette. First of all is when you are seated, remember to take your napkin and put it in your lap. Then you're going to wait for everybody to get their food and for the host to begin eating first before you do. You're going to pass the food to the right. And also you want to know that if they're all eating American style, that's fine. If you're eating continental style, that's fine. But just make sure you're doing it properly. You're not mixing any Asian style of eating with anything else. So really, if you need help with that, again, there are tutorials online for that. Remember to order mid-price food and beverages, and I would limit your alcohol intake during lunch for sure. I wouldn't even do it, and then at dinner I would just limit that. Then at the very end of the meal, the host would pay for the meal. If you're not the host, you can offer to pay. That's always nice. Now, social skills. So Americans are typically very casual, but there are things you should know when you're socializing. So first of all is that you want to know that you should really be formal in your address until the person gives you permission to call them by their first name, for example. If someone invites you to a party, well, it's great if you can accept, but if you can't, it's not a huge deal and no one will lose face. It's okay that you don't attend. Be positive and very confident, and show sincere interest in people that you're working with. Ask them questions about themselves is a good way to do that. And also to make sure that your electronic communication is friendly yet professional. So make sure your grammar, your punctuation are spot on, and also make sure that you're not communicating via text unless someone does that to you first. And lastly, when you are talking to someone in person, make sure to put your cell phone away so that you're not then tempted to answer a text or a cell phone call while you're talking with them, because that is a surefire way to lose someone's respect of you. Now, if you or your company would be interested in having me to come to deliver some type of business etiquette or international protocol training, please let me know. You can contact me through my website, which is Finesse Worldwide, or you can email me directly, which is amy@finesseworldwide.com. Thank you so much for watching this video. I have many other videos on business etiquette and on social skills, and you can find them on YouTube just by typing in my name. So thank you very much, and good luck with all of your international travels.